Well, we've talked about the Sales Cloud, the Service Cloud, and Chatter. And we want to now show you what all of this is built on, the fundamental aspect of our company, kind of where we put the real juice that makes all of this possible, and what can enable you to be successful. And to do that, we want to talk about what we call Custom Cloud 2, and the ability to customize, like you saw Narinder did, our core services to make them exactly for your company. You may have a lot of experience with .NET, you may have a lot of experience with Java, you may have experience with Oracle or SQL Server or BA's product, WebLogic or IBM WebSphere or some of these kind of traditional application development and deployment tools. We think there's a better way. But before we go in to this Custom Cloud 2, we have an exciting announcement here today of a major ISV who's doing some pioneering work on our platform, and we're very excited to have the head of their engineering here to talk to us about what they're doing. And I'd like you to welcome, well, let me ask you before we go in, how many of you are already familiar with a great company called BMC Software, one of the largest enterprise software companies in the world? Okay, almost everybody here. So please welcome Kia Bahina, who is the CTO of BMC. Please welcome Kia. Welcome. Great to see you.
Great to be here.
So, Kia, before we go into our custom cloud work and show everyone what we're doing, we wanted to have BMC here because BMC is one of the 10 largest software companies in the world today. You're one of the leaders in so many key technologies like help desk, and people know the name Remedy and so forth, and so many things that you've been doing. And you know, we wanted to hear a little bit from you guys what you're doing with cloud computing.
Absolutely. So cloud computing fundamentally changes the game because it moves the focus back on applications and services and away from all the things that you need to do to run and support those. So as you know, we built a business solely around systems and service management. We're not a hardware company. We don't have a printer business. This is all we do. So we make it our job to take all technology trends very seriously and make sure that we're on the innovator leadership position and how we can utilize that technology to deliver for our customers a set of solutions that not only manage the cloud and manage services, but also can use the power of the cloud to deliver the set of management software, and that's what we're here to talk about.
So we have a big announcement. You're
Yes.
actually going to take our native platform, Custom Cloud 2, the next generation of our platform with Chatter and all these things, and you're building your own native application inside it. Can you tell us a little bit about that exciting announcement?
Yeah, so we have a brand new suite of applications that are designed for IT managing services, from a service request management system to the traditional help desk, incident problem management, to change management, basic inventory, all built natively on the Force.com platform.
Very exciting. Well, we'd love to take a look at it, and maybe we can do that. Can
Absolutely,
we go ahead
absolutely.
and take a look at BMC's Force.com implementation?
Thanks, Mark. Hey, we're excited to show you what's available with BMC Service Desk Express, built on the Force.com platform. The question that we always get asked is, what happens behind the scenes when somebody contacts the service desk to report a particular issue? What I'm going to do today is I'm going to walk you through an example of a user contacting the service desk and actually reporting an issue with access to their email service. So if we can go ahead to demo one. What this is actually is the dashboard. And so when you contact the service desk, the dashboard is the place where your service desk analyst will actually begin. Within the dashboard, it's designed to help the support staff get their job done easily and quickly by providing them the tools and the access to the things that they need. So
now I can see that from your URL here that this is a native Salesforce implementation, but the UI itself doesn't look like Salesforce.com. Is that right?
Absolutely. What you're seeing, Mark, is you're seeing the custom forms that we're actually developing using our service desk expertise and the Force.com platform.
Terrific. Thank you.
So as an example, what I'm going to show you here is just really two quick tools. Search, the ability right within the dashboard to search for answers to the common problems, as well as broadcast that give you system-wide alerts about what's going on within your network infrastructure. Also within the dashboard, you can see that we have access to incidents as well as reports, etc. This dashboard can be customized to each user's configuration. As you can see, I have actually just quickly moved a window within that dashboard to customize the view. What this allows the service desk analyst to do is to customize the view to what their needs are so that they can see the data that they need, how they want to see it. Within incidents and tasks, we actually manage incidents and tasks by priority. Within the tool, there are service level agreements that can be configured to calculate based on your business priorities. This allows the service desk to work items in that priority, actually improving the customer satisfaction with the service desk. Let's take a look at an incident. So I talked about the example of a user contacting the service desk unable to access their email. Within the tool, there is additional information. For example, we can get information about the client details. You can see that the individual who's contacting us is John McCurdy. Within the description, the analyst can actually see that John has reported an issue unable to access the email. I talked briefly about broadcast alerts. The broadcast alert lets the service desk know that there is an issue. And as you can see here, the service desk knows that there's a problem with the email server. What they need to determine is whether or not John is connected to that email server. Using our configuration item details tool, the service desk can determine which systems John's computer is connected to. They can also drill down into those systems, and as you can see here on the example with the red X, you can see that John is actually connected to the mail server.
So this is very much like the IT service cloud. That is, this is really the service cloud for IT organizations, helping them to accomplish what they need. Is that right, Kia?
Exactly, absolutely. And what's important to point out is we took the power of force and the domain knowledge we had and codified a brand new app leveraging the scalability, security, all the features that enterprises have come to expect from us, with the ease of use and the collaboration aspects that the Web 2.0 technology brings forward.
What surprises you about building in the Force.com platform and be able to build this amazing application?
How quickly we were able to do it. I mean, we obviously surveyed the market, looked at all the different paradigms. The fact that we could take an agile development paradigm and on a weekly basis, almost a daily basis, see massive improvements around different parts of the application is a true testament to the power of the platform.
What's been the biggest surprise inside the company or the kind of revelation around cloud computing?
I think there were some ideas we had on the board around innovation that were scheduled for the next revision of some of our software. We were able to showcase that right within this brand new suite.
That's fantastic. Any key observations that you've had about this experience with Force.com?
Absolutely. So, Mark, what I've showed you today is actually nothing short of amazing. In a period of 8 weeks, we've been able to, using the Force.com platform, develop not only a demo. This is not clickware. This is actually live on the Force.com platform. I run the R&D organization. It's been nothing short of amazing how quickly we're able to develop.
Well, that's really. Is there anything else you'd like to show us in terms of part of the demo that we didn't hit yet?
No, actually, I just wanted to show a basic of actually just closing that issue out.
Well, I know that our own IT organization wants this, and we need this badly for having our own IT service cloud. And are there other customers who are interested or in this kind of technology of IT service cloud? Yeah, quite a few. So anyway, I want to thank you guys very much. And are you at the show and be able to talk to?
We'll be here, and the product will actually be available by second quarter of next year, but we're at a point where we're recruiting beta customers.
That's right. We have it on the App Exchange as well. And so forth.
Absolutely.
And I think we also agreed. I think we're going to sell it as part of our product line because I do think a lot of our customers need the IT service cloud. So, hey, thanks so much, Kia. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
So building these applications, building the next generation of applications, cloud computing, collaboration, service, sales, whatever the application is that you want to build, you have to do it faster. You have to do exactly what BMC is talking about. In 8 weeks, they're able to build a major new capability. This is what customers need today. They need speed, and they need a reduction in fundamental cost. The reality is that the traditional vendors have really just been holding us back. One of the great experiences that I've had in the last few months is I had the opportunity to go to Oracle Open World, and Oracle was extremely gracious and allowed us to come and speak at the conference. We did a presentation for about 750 people, much like this room, and also we had a booth there, and there was a lot of activity and excitement. But one thing that did surprise me when I was there is when I was going up and down the escalators at Moscone Center in San Francisco, at the bottom of every escalator was one of these exabyte computers. And the big announcement at the show is that you could buy a computer from Oracle, that they were going to buy Sun, and that they were going to put Oracle on the Sun computer and call it Exadata, and you could buy your own computer. And you could buy your own computer and kind of get it going. And that just seemed to me to be a little bit in conflict with where I saw the industry going. You know, I've seen the speed, you know, that we need, but just not delivered through technologies like SharePoint and Lotus Notes. When we have to collaborate, when we have to get to that information insights or data decisions, I think we have to do things faster. And when I look at other products like web application servers like BA's WebLogic, or in terms of WebSphere software, again, these were great paradigms when the internet was first emerging, but is it giving us the speed and cost ratios that we need to deliver today? And in terms of complexity, kind of as Narendra was saying, you know, we need to have more of a mesh in terms of our applications so that we're all on the most current and updated versions so that we can move forward faster together. Now, the reality, as I said at the very beginning of the presentation, we're all part of this technology continuum. Things are getting lower cost and easier to use. But sometimes vendors of the past hold on to the status quo to preserve their cash cows. And I hope Salesforce never becomes a company like that. Because when you get hooked into a company like that, unfortunately, speed and cost don't become kind of the top of your agenda. And I hope for Salesforce customers who are in the room here today are excited about innovation and growth and new things that they see coming down the road from us. And that they expect it to happen in a matter of months and not as a matter of years. You know, a recent study of Force.com by IDC said that companies were able to reduce their 3-year TCO by 54%, that they were able to achieve 5 times faster and half the cost. You know, that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. We're trying to quantify this. I'm sure a lot of customers in the room have this experience over and over again. And this is really important to us. We really think we have a better way for building apps. Not just, you know, these great stories like came out of IKEA with BMC, but that, you know, just by opening your browser, building your apps, and let us take care of the rest. We're taking care of the network, the storage, the operating systems, the databases, the data centers, the app servers, the upgrades, the updates, all that hard stuff we take care of. And it lets you focus on the fun stuff. You know, like what Kia is good at is building world-class IT service technology. He's a world expert in that. And so we enable him by delivering a world-class platform. He's enabled through his core competence, just like all your companies and everyone in this room is enabled by your own capabilities and your own core competence. We want to be able to hook that into the Force.com platform.